Princess Eugenie has paid an emotional tribute to her granny the Queen for her patience, calmness and kindness on the eve of her Platinum Jubilee celebrations. Princess Andrew and Sarah Ferguson's daughter said she hoped her one-year-old son August would grow up to be like her beloved grandmother. Writing for The Spectator magazine, Princess Eugenie said, "I have given my life to my special little family and hope to impart even an inch of the values my grandmother has lived her life by. I think about my son August and what I'd like for him, what kind of world I'd like him to grow up in. And I think of my granny and what she has stood for so many people and for our family during these 70 years. I'd love Augie to have her patience, her calmness and her kindness, while always being able to laugh at himself and keep a twinkle in his eye." Her moving comments come after it emerged Princess Eugenie has moved to a second home in Portugal after her husband Jack Brooksbank landed a job with a business partner of George Clooney. Speaking ahead of momentous celebrations to mark the monarch's 70-year reign, Princess Eugenie described her grandmother as a constant rock. Writing a comment piece entitled "My Pride in Granny," she added, "Her Majesty the Queen is an incomparable monarch who has reached the record-breaking milestone. She also happens to be my granny, and I am a very proud granddaughter. 70 years is really quite something, isn't it?" The Jubilee stands as a testimony to a woman who has transcended time and has been that constant rock for so many when the world can feel so fragile. Of the Queen's We Meet Again televised address in lockdown during the pandemic, Eugenie said the message connected the nation in the belief that everything would be okay once again. She recalled seeing the Queen and her grandpa the Duke of Edinburgh standing, waving and smiling for 8 hours in the rain during the Diamond Jubilee celebrations in 2012, keeping the family and the nation moving forward as they had done for decades. Princess Eugenie's new home is now the luxurious Costa Terra Golf and Ocean Club. The couple will reportedly be splitting their time between the UK and the fashionable Lisbon coast after Mr. Brooksbank was hired by American entrepreneur Mike Meldman. The Queen is the first British monarch in history to celebrate her Platinum Jubilee. Millions across the country are gearing up to take to the streets for parties and national commemorations held in her honor during the special extended bank holiday weekend. The Queen, who at the age of 96 has mobility problems, returned to her Windsor Castle home with her dogs on Tuesday after a pre-Jubilee break at Balmoral as she paces herself ahead of the 4 days of festivities. Her flight back to London was forced to abort a landing when her 13-seater plane was caught in lightning storm. The commemorations kickstart with the traditional Trooping the Colour military spectacle on Thursday, involving more than 1,500 officers and soldiers and 350 horses from the Household Division. But the Queen's attendance is only likely to be confirmed on the morning, with royal fans hoping to see her appear on the balcony with her family for a special fly past, and possibly even review the troops. In the evening, more than 3,000 beacons will be set ablaze across the UK and the Commonwealth in tribute to the Queen, with the principal Tree of Trees beacon illuminated outside the palace. There will be no ceremonial journey to the service of Thanksgiving at St. Paul's Cathedral for the Queen on Friday, June 3, and the monarch, if she attends, will use a different entrance rather than scaling the steep steps. And the Queen's planned visit to Epsom for the Derby on Saturday is off, with members of the royal family attending on her behalf. Saturday is also the first birthday of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex daughter Lilibet. Amid speculation the Queen will get to meet her namesake for the first time and possibly attend her christening when Harry and Meghan fly back for the Jubilee. In the evening, the BBC's party at the Palace, set on 3 stages in front of Buckingham Palace, will entertain a live crowd of 22,000 people and a television audience of millions. The lineup includes Diana Ross, Queen plus Adam Lambert, Alicia Keys, Nile Rodgers, Andrea Bocelli, Duran Duran, Bond composer Hans Zimmer, Ella Eyre, Craig David, Mabel, Elbow, and George Ezra. Charles and William are preparing to deliver public tributes at the concert to the Queen, who is due to be watching on television from Windsor. On Sunday, millions will gather for patriotic street parties, picnics and barbecues, with more than 85,000 big Jubilee lunches being held across the UK. The finale is the Jubilee pageant through the streets of London, with a cast of 6,000 performers and close to 200 celebrities joining the carnival procession. It is hoped the monarch will make a final appearance on the Buckingham Palace balcony to round off the weekend to see Ed Sheeran singing the national anthem with a choir made up of Britain's national treasures.